Okay guys, finally we're here. We're watching the SA Under-19s versus Queensland. There's just been a coup and it is it's Queensland. It is for South Australia. Martin takes a big swim along the pool, passes it to the half.
They're driving against the wall, SA. Amazing attack. Queensland trying their best to defend. Seems to be a load of flotation. Now it's being dragged into the middle by Queensland.
This is the semi-finals occurring right here. This is... Oh, and there's a goal from Queensland. There's a long drive from number 6. And that is... Rocco. Famous for his underwater hockey style in Queensland. That was a great swim from Rocco there. Starting the strike, touch the wall. James Gully, 69, getting the strike first. Big swim. We're in a dead spot right now, but it's getting driven up the pool by Queensland. Stolen by one of the South Australian players. Driven up the pool by Martin. No support though. Oh, Eleanor Mooney with the puck here, driving against the wall, fighting with no support and from the back line here. Driven up the wall by Big Jack from New South Wales. Jack Smith driving it up the wall, also from New South Wales, with support behind. 3 different players at the bottom. Now we're in the dead spot. We can see as much as you folks. That's all. Okay, we're coming up into SA's defensive half, and Queensland's defensive half here with a big swim from Queenslanders, driving it away from their goal. It's going up the wall into the corner with great attacking from South Australia, but even better defense from Queensland. Stuck in the corner. Great rotations occurring here. This is the game to watch, people. We can't see much here either, but it's driving up the wall, heading towards Queensland's defensive half. Oh, South, I don't know. Okay, Jack Smith coming in for a goal. We're getting attacked. Yeah.
SA trying their hardest to defend, but Queensland not giving up. Mike Harris moving it to the corner, but number 1 Queensland taking it off. Eleanor taking it, putting it in the corner, number 2. Jack. This is just a frantic rush for this puck as it goes everywhere.
And that looks like a goal from Queensland. That was a great goal from Martin de Kaiser. Shout out to him. Such a legend. Play with him and his family at Queensland titles.
Both sides getting to their respective. And that's the buzzer. Both sides rushing for the puck. SA seeming to get... No. tying for the touch. Queensland trying their hardest. Queensland moving up into SA's defensive lines.
It's getting driven up the wall, heading towards South Australia's. Heading towards South Australia's defensive half here. It's locked up against that wall. Perfect defensive style. It's getting driven back towards that goal by Queensland here. Looks like there's been a disruption of the game. Oh, huh? Okay, that was just a mistake on our part. There wasn't much happening here. We're right in a dead spot. We're back into SA's defensive half here with a great drive from Queensland. Quickly defended by South Australia. There are plenty of Queensland numbers on the bottom, and that is a goal. Great goal from Ethan. He's my age. He's 16. Looks like there's been a timeout called, not sure by who. That means they're supposing the break to regain their strategy and regain their breath here. Team talk happening from both teams here, desperately trying to get into the finals here. They're back on the strike once again. That looks like Queensland got to drive through from South Australia. Jack Penrose with a puck. Good flick right through to Martin Quinn. Flick to Eleanor Mooney. No support there, but plenty from Queensland. Jack Penrose making a great steal, going up the wall here. And that has been a stoppage in the play here. South Australia's puck here. They need to use this wisely to get back the goals. Who's taking it? That looks like Martin. That looks like Espen Quinn took that. Fresh out of under 15s, but bigger than most of the under 19s. Coming back around. We're in a dead spot here. Can't see much room. Can't seem to see the number here. And that was another great goal from Martin de Kaiser. And they're back on the strike once again. It's going to be a tough strike here. And it's Queensland once again that makes a strike. Great defence from South Australia, bringing it straight to the wall. Not much support from either team, but a big drive from Queensland up the pool. Queensland still driving it up the pool, ready for a big goal here. Defended by South Australia, driving it to the corner. That's Linda Kaiser in there, getting it to the corner on opposite teams from her older brother. That's Jack Smith in the corner, flicking it back in. James Gully, number 69, getting ready to defend here. And that's right on the goal tray for Queensland, and a goal from Queensland. And that is the vice captain Finn Patton from Queensland, who scored that amazing goal.
Pancake.
This looks like this looks like a timeout from the other team. Again, talking strategy. This is a perfect time for recalibrating the team, subbing, and rejigging positions. No. Here, that's Queensland once again beating the strike. Plenty of support from South Australia here, but more from Queensland. Driving up the pool here, but stolen from Queensland, number 7. That's Jack on the wall here. Great defence. Plenty of numbers on the bottom here. Good flick from Queensland, about to have a switch. And there seems to have been a call made, a penalty. For South Australia. Again, using this one very wisely to get one of these goals back here. That's Jack Penrose from New South Wales playing for South Australia here with a big flick. Switch going from one side to the other for South Australia here. Right in a dead spot now. Okay, and a big drive from Jack here. Can't see much though. And it seems to have been stolen by Queensland. Good block from Mike Harris here. Flick to no one. Queensland once again in possession of the puck here. And that's Jane. That looks like that's Espen Quinn. But now there's been a call. That is half time from us here. Both teams are playing amazingly here. South Australia just needs to get a little bit more defensive here.
Hamburger. This is some very boring game. This is some very good gameplay. Let's change the camera 6. Change the camera 6 right now. There's some beautiful dogs out there. Back to camera 8. SA trying to plan out how they can come back from this.
Getting a good talk from Captain Martin Quinn here. The absolute GOAT. The absolute GOAT of strategy here in South Australia. Teaches us everything we've ever known. Sorry, Mark.
Isn't that Mark? Yeah, that is Mark.
Yeah, I know, but Mum.
Let's change to camera 6. See, you can see here Queensland coach talking strategy. Anton. I've just been informed Anton is talking strategy to his team.
Shout out to Anton, who's being the world's under-19 women's coach. Great advice from him, from us, these last couple of days. So shout out to him quickly.
Still half time.
I'm registered for the 19s.
You know, this Queensland game, this is one of the Queenslanders' best game. Coming down from Queensland, up from Queensland I mean, down here to the middle of nowhere and absolutely destroying their competition and everything. The under 15s and under 19s. Oh, we're back into the gameplay now. Queensland first getting the puck. Queensland trying the hardest to push. SA trying the hardest to defend, yeah.
It's pretty even competition on the puck here, going up and down the wall. Defenders on both sides trying their hardest to push either way. So my co-host is kind of dying right now, so I'll be here again. Okay, so we're in a dead spot once again, but there's great defense occurring here. Can't see much here, but it looks like there's been an obstruction called against South Australia. Rise through by Queensland here.
I have one comment. SA trying the hardest to defend. Maybe a breakthrough has occurred with Jack Penrose. Great New South Wales person. As we have to change to, we might have to change, sorry for the blind spot here. Camera 7? Nope. Still in a blind spot. She said it's poor. Oh, camera's getting into camera 7. Maybe more action. As you can see, the referee takes up most of the space. Shout out to Anton, the coach number 10. So for the blind spot, ladies and gentlemen. This is a complete blind spot. If we change to camera 8, there's just no action other than the beautiful referee's legs. Oh, Mike Harris maybe making a breakthrough. No, it's Martin. Just a blind spot.
Okay, no, we're good now.
No, we're still in a blind spot, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's a beautiful leg from the referee. Absolutely amazing legs.
That's what we're saying here.
Still a blind spot with the ref's leg taking up most of it. Oh, we might get some more action from the ref. The referee's just taking up the camera like a hog. Whoa, that's a nice action from the ref. Now back to the real action. SA trying their hardest to defend, but we just can't see anything. Because this referee is just absolutely magnificent model. Honestly, taking the Hollywood or something for a movie. Look at this referee just Hollywooding his way here. He is taking up half the camera. Oh, back into the corner SA goes. Just defense after defense after defense.
Great cycling from the back line there, South Australia. Better cycling than the under 15s here. And that looks like it's a possible goal. And that, it's crazy in here. And that is no goal. It's getting driven up the pool.
As we came to our next camera. Nope, we're in the blind spot again. Sorry for that. Amazing action, just cancelled out because of the blind spot. SA's just trying their hardest. It's just a mash between Queensland and SA. I think might be driven up on Colin. No way. SA trying the hardest to defend. Queensland maybe getting it in, but defended it beautifully by SA.
This is play. Oh, okay. We don't know what's happened here. If you can still hear us, hopefully something good's happening. Okay.
Go down. On that page.
And they're back in another corner here.
This is amazing defense. But amazing defense from SA, not allowing a single thing to penetrate through the defensive line. Seems to be a penalty against Queensland. Penalty for SA for gloving, I believe.
Can't see much, but it's getting driven right to the wall. That's both teams' strategy in this game. Get it straight to the wall, drive back into the diamond. Let's get back through for a switch from Queensland. Right over South Australia's bat here. Switch camera 8. Right down. And there was a drive from the to the drive all the way to the edge of the pool. Not many people down there. Maybe a penalty right now. Support down there. Just 2 resting from each team.
This is some great defense from SA, not allowing the puck single going into the goal tray. It seems to be maybe a goal. I am not sure. It's a goal? A goal for Queensland. Maybe, I'm not sure. No, don't. I don't know. Check the score, sorry. Check the score on that. Keep it back to 5, yeah. Number? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, there may have been no goal. It is a goal for Queensland, scored by unknown currently. Sorry for that. Seems like South Australia has called a timeout by 6-0. Just amazing defense from South Australia, but Queensland just better offense. Just like passion fruit on a vine, it just keeps growing. The score for Queensland just keeps growing like passion fruit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there will be a bit of an argument here. My co-worker seems to think she is number 1. Seems to be a dash for the puck. SA's number 69 touching it first, penetrating the front lines. But Queensland pushing right back, not allowing anything to come through. Seems to be driven up Queensland's wall. SA doing the hardest to attack. There's not much really happening that we can see, ladies and gentlemen. But all we know is that it's in Queensland defensive half. Oh, that might be some breakthrough. No, Queensland getting possession, taking it to the wall.
Great steal from Eleanor Mooney. That was a great puck skill from Eleanor Mooney there. Getting taken by Mike. Plenty of support there. That was possibly Lynn. My mistake there, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy in here right now. It's getting driven up the pool. And that is a great run from Queensland. Another goal from Queensland here. They're smashing this game. Score from unknown as they take the strike here. Who will get it first? Queensland's been very consistent with this. Oh, and that was a break from Big Jack there. And touched the wall once again. It looks like Isaac getting to the puck first. Or James, they look very similar. Taken back to the wall already in South Australia's defensive half. It's slowly getting driven up the wall here. But a long run from Queensland right to the goal. Another goal from Queensland here, ladies and gentlemen. Score is 8-0. Big drives happening across here. Big switch from Queensland, I reckon. Big Jack taking a steal here, but missing. Ref's taking the puck. There's been a penalty called. Not sure what the penalty is. My co-worker's just checking now. For South Australia. Who's that taking? Can they get a goal? 2 minutes left-ish. The 5-meter D being dragged back across the edge. Queensland trying their hardest to defend this, wanting to be unbeatable and unscored against. Plenty of support here. Right now we're in a dead spot. Queensland once again starting to drive the puck up from what we can see.
Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot see anything like you. If we change to the next camera, as you can see, there's nothing happening. Just a back floating. Seems to be that's Espen, number 22, SA. Sorry, just knocked over my metal gym bottle. I'll give it back to my co-worker.
Okay, and there's a big switch from Queensland over here. Massive switch, stopped by South Australia. And the ref has called a penalty here. And this is for South Australia. They've got to get this goal if they have any chance of seeing the finals here. Needs a big flick through here.
69, James.
Is James in there? James is in here. That's a big fight. Getting driven in. Back to the wall by Queensland here.
This is amazing defense from Queensland. Absolutely best defense. Not letting any South Australians cross their border.
Just like Western Australia.
It's in the corner once again. Just like
Back rotations occurring.
nice back rotation occurring. And that's a win for Queensland with time. It's an 8-0 final score. Queensland flawless victory.
Thank you for watching and listening. Subscribe, hit that bell, and we hope you come here next time. And also thank you to the refs and volunteers, Bunbury for hosting us, and the traditional owners of the land. Thank you and have a good night.
Going to